You back. I had something interesting this week, and it was another one of those things that I have not done in years. I smoked a Macanudo.
Oh.
It's been years.
I haven't even thought about Macanudos much.
Absolutely. And, when I first started smoking cigars, I smoked lots of Macanudos because, they're wonderful and mild and creamy. And as my palate developed a little bit, I started liking the things that were more, medium to full-bodied. And the Macanudos are pretty mild. So it's just been a long time since I bought them. However, this week I smoked the Macanudo Inspirado Red Toro. And this line came out a while back, designed to target people who like fuller-bodied cigars. But I kind of had this specific brand image in my head. Macanudo to me just meant, mellower, milder cigars. And I have several in my humidor of different brands. And I was like, well, I don't need any more of those. I got plenty for when I'm in the mood for that. And I just never really thought about picking this up. Anyway, finally, I decided to try it. It was a really beautiful cigar, but then again, I don't think I've ever seen an ugly Macanudo. I mean, they make them well. Pre-light on this was very grassy and had notes of, that fermented hay and wheat. That was really about all I got from it. Nothing to suggest that it wasn't going to be another really mild Macanudo. Right. But I used a punch, and I lit it up, and immediately I knew that this was going to be a very different Macanudo experience. I should mention that they construct the Inspirado Red with Nicaraguan and Ecuadorian tobacco, all wrapped in an Ecuadorian Habano leaf. So it's got the potential, tobacco-wise, to have a little more of a punch. The first puff, though, I actually turned the cigar over in my hand to look at the band to make sure I hadn't picked up the wrong one because it had these full earth aromas. A blast of red pepper was evident right away, and it already was packing a punch. And I was like, oh, boy, this is going to be different. The second third of this cigar, it started to pick up notes of cedar and dark fruit. Again, cedar maybe on a Macanudo Cafe, but not these sort of deep, dark, dried fruit sort of aromas. It also moved from medium to medium full right around the halfway mark and kept smoking a little bit stronger. Never got harsh, but a little bit stronger as I went. I was honestly really surprised at how much I enjoyed this cigar, which just goes to show you can't always have these preset notions in your mind of what things are going to be.
They need to rename it the Big Mac.
It's something. I don't know.
Wait, that might be taken.
Yeah, I think it may be. Final third continued with the red pepper tang on my tongue, the cedar, and a hint of leather. Construction on this was excellent, which I remember had been the case with any Macanudo that I'd ever smoked. The burn was good enough, like you said about yours, wasn't perfectly even the whole way, but close enough. I never tended it. And I have to say, this medium full cigar was really good. You could even make an argument that it was full-bodied by the time it got to the final third. And at a $6 to $7 price point, I recommend it highly. I give it a 6 on the price to quality, and I will be buying more. And I'm going to have Macanudos in my humidor again. It's been a long time.